Well, Friday marks the 8th year of the Syrian revolution and the Syrian civil war, which has left hundreds of thousands of people dead and millions displaced. Joining me now here in the studio is Yaksan Shishkali. Yaksan is the director of the Olive Tree Camp, which is the largest IDP camp in Syria. Yaksan, good to have you on. A lot to talk about. We can't cover 8 years, but millions displaced. More than half the country's population has been either internally displaced or pushed beyond its borders to countries like Turkey, to Jordan, to Lebanon. How do you think their conditions have changed, especially in this last year?
Well, for refugees, it did not change yet. I mean, everybody marketing refugees has to go back, but we still have a war in Syria. We still have war against civilians. It's not civil war, so we like to call it war against civilian. So we're still looking for protection, security, and other aspects for people to go back. And of course, everybody want to go back when things are a little better.
How difficult is your job when world leaders come out and say, in Astana, they've declared Idlib province a de-escalation zone, and this is supposed to be a protected area, where civilians who are fleeing the violence across the other country, in other parts of the country, can actually experience some peace of mind. But yet you have the Assad regime as well as Russian warplanes increasing their attacks, especially in the last month. How does this change?
Well, we're not talking only about Astana. We're talking about the faith in the international community. Syrian people lost trust they don't trust the international community. We heard Obama before. We're still hearing other presidents talking about peace and how they will stop Assad regime, but that did not happen. So we just really lost faith with the international community, and we're still trying to survive within this 8 years.
The European Union had their third Syria donor conference just a couple days ago. What do you, as an aid executive, what do you think the international community needs to do more? Because she was mentioning there needs to be a safe, voluntary, and unrestricted return to these refugees. What do you need? Yeah,
I just got back, actually arrived today from the conference. We need support to have peace and protection and justice. Before that, anything else will not help. So for people to return, we're looking for protection, and we're looking to have justice, and we're looking to go back.
All right, Yaksan Shishkali, I do appreciate you coming on and actually giving a little bit more insight to this conflict, which has entered its 8th year and displaced tens of millions of people in the country. I do appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you.